Hello, you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Astroneer, where right away I want to point out, to paraphrase a famous astronaut, YouTube, we have a problem. You may have noticed it already, you may not have. What I'm going to do here is put the mouse right here over one of the stars, and see if you notice it now. Caught on yet? How about we come over here and look up? Well, there's clouds in the way at the moment. Okay, so I'll just tell you. The problem is the solar system. There's the sun. There we go. That's a perfect example. The solar system has stopped rotating in my same game. I kid you not. Look, the sun is not moving. You can, well, the dot is now over it. Now there's clouds in the way. I know that right now there's the optical illusion that those stars are moving. That's because the clouds around them are moving, giving them the appearance of movement. I assure you, they are not. I can show you this even better from space. So I'm going to go up there really quick. I'm going to come right back here to Sylva, but yeah, it's an issue, and the reason this is an issue is because right now on Sylva, I'm fine because, well, the base I have is facing the sun. However, other bases that I have, see, look, normally, but right now these planets would all be rotating and orbiting around the sun, and they're not. Everything is just stuck. The moons are not orbiting their planets, and the planets are not orbiting the sun. But yeah, so any base that I have on any of those planets that is not facing the sun, solar panels there are useless now, which is a problem. Because think about how much solar I have used all throughout this game. I mean, a big chunk of it here on Sylva, 8 units of my power comes from solar. Thankfully, I do have the ability to create RTGs. So what I've done is gone to every planet, every base I have, and dropped off an RTG. At least one. It's not enough to power like the atmospheric condenser fully, but at least it functions. So yeah, it's definitely an issue. I'm not sure what happened. In this view here, it almost appears that everything's working, but what we're seeing isn't the planets moving. We're seeing the fact that we're in orbit above a planet, so we're going around the planet the way the moon should be. But as we've seen, Decilo is just stationary. I'm waiting for my base. There's the old base. So the new one, yeah, the new one's popping into view right down here. But when this first happened, I thought, wow, this is tragedy. This is game over. I'm going to have to start all over. However, we've done most of what we need to do on the surface. As we've taken a look in the last 2 videos, my base is complete. I mean, I have every resource there is. There's not a lot of some of them, but most resources I have like 40 individual units of. So we're doing okay in that regard. So there's not much that I can't manufacture with all of that stuff over there that you see to the right between the 2 ships. So today I want to do 2 things because I think this is a good time to start doing it. You know, a big part of Astroneer is exploring and learning and understanding what's happening. And, you know, when I first came across one of these gateways, you guys remember way back to like the first or second video, I didn't know what they were. I didn't know what role they played, if they were alien or what. And now we know that they're part of basically a fast travel network that allows you to teleport from gateway to gateway. It's not all they do, though. I mean, it is kind of all they do, but it's kind of not all they do. It's kind of complicated. I'm going to miss my turn here into my tunnel to this gateway. Yes, I made a tunnel directly to the nearest gateway. I'm going to power one up in case you never got to see that. I'm carrying enough between this RTG and battery to power a base on Sylva. That won't be true for other bases, but for here, it's more than enough. I've even already created a little ramp so we can get up here. You can see I tried previously to power it up. I didn't have enough power, so these raised up, but didn't get anywhere. I'm gonna have to try it from here. There we go. That works. Yeah, and everything got out of my way now. So awesome. Thanks for getting out of the way now. But the gateways are good for other things. If you've seen in the live stream, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm not going to spoil it just yet. I think this can reach. And we will power this one up. Again, more than enough power. And I love that boom that it makes when they go down. Ah, so satisfying. Oh, wait. I thought I had enough power. Really? That's not enough power? I am making enough power. I know I am. The gateways on Sylva only take 5 units of power each to open. I have 4 coming from the RTG and another 3 that come out of that battery. So that should have worked just then. Interesting. Well, what we can do then is go back to the base. Actually, let's go plug this guy in. I'm going to need some organic to power that. I know it looks like I have organic on my back. That's because I'm carrying another small generator on my back. So that organic's attached to that. And once you've attached it, it's not coming back off. I used up a lot of battery there. I forgot I have a bunch of other stuff connected. We will look into why I have all this other stuff connected in just a bit. Turn that off. Can I have that? Thank you. And we will come over here. I'll plug this one in here. And since we are getting a little bit of wind right now, I'll come over here and plug in this wind power as well. I don't understand why that didn't work. That should have been more than enough power. I came over here thinking, yeah, we're good. We're ready to go. We'll plug that one in. That's nowhere near enough power, I know. We'll plug this in and then turn it on, and then we'll plug the rover back in. And then, again, we had enough power last time, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. This should be enough, unless it's because of the large storage that the power isn't getting through. But we should be good to go here. More than enough power. Alright, there we go. The last 2 are going down, so is the final one going to go down. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, yeah, we're good now, so whatever. And everything will automatically unplug here as soon as we are powered up, and there we go. It's the 3rd gateway we've plugged up during the video. And of course we have the odd stone, and we can see all the gateways. I've actually powered up a few gateways, 3 or 4 of them. There should be another one like on the other side of the planet. But then there's the dim node interior elevation. So what could that be? The interior of the planet. It's a dim node, just like this is a dim node that's a gateway on the surface. But interior, well, we can't go there yet. But if you're wondering, if you've never seen the teleport, it gets a little laggy, but... So, gonna have to make this quick because there's no oxygen over here, because I've removed the tethers. But this is the very first one that we activated, which our old base is just right over that way, I think. I think it's over that way. Or is actually, I don't think this is even the first one that we activated. It's not even one that I activated when I was just out playing on my own. Maybe, I'm not sure. But we want to go back to the one we were just at, which, no, I don't know which one it is. Origin nodes. Is that where I came from? Or is that where I am right now? That's where I am right now. So I think we were up here, right? I think so. We'll figure it out real quick. Yep, there we go. I'm right back here at my rover. So that gets that activated, and there's a reason that needs to be activated for what we're about to do in today's video, which is go to the center of the planet. For that, if you've watched in my Twitch live streams, you've seen me go into the center of the planet before. So nothing new and exciting there. If you haven't seen it, well, I'm not going to spoil it. You need to stop and go watch one of the Twitch videos now, which, because I don't have Amazon Prime anymore, I only stay up for 14 days instead of the 60 that my videos used to stay up for, which means I did start uploading them to YouTube again. Yeah. But I am going to try this a little bit differently. We always have gone to the center of the planet on foot using tethers and using the drills on our soil extractors that we carry on our backpacks. I'm going to try to go there with a rover that has a drill in the front of it. I just think it might be a little quicker. Ooh, bumpy. Very, very bumpy. But I don't want to try to get this massive rover down there. It's just a little too large, I think. So what I've done is outfit this little guy right next to us, the medium rover, with the drill. It's drill strength 1, which should be more than enough for this planet. Have a couple lights so we can see what we're doing. Have a beacon, so if I walk a little bit away from it, I can find it easily. Have a couple extra soil canisters that are full to help me build if I need to get out of it and I run out of soil. And then, of course, it has an RTG to keep it more than enough power. On my backpack, because I am carrying a drill, I have lots of power creation. I also have lots of power creation because, you see, I have a portable oxygenator. So that if I do, for some reason, get separated from the rover, which gives me oxygen, I can make power. Only thing is that oxygenator drains my backpack in about 7 seconds. Right? Drains the power. Fills up the oxygen tank with that amount of power. So since I'm not going to be tethered to the base, my backpack's not going to recharge through tethers. I'm not going to... What happened here? I'm not going to be drawing power off of that buggy. Or off that rover. So, yeah. There's something we need to take to the center of the core with me. I think I have more quartz down here. I'll leave all that full if I do. I was mistaken. I just have lots of other stuff down there. So we're going to grab 3 quartz. And yes, it is important to have 3. You'll see why eventually. If not in this video, then at least in the next one. I'm going to carry this one because my backpack is now full. We will drop this one on this guy right over here. Let him carry him for us. Actually, we'll put 2 of them up there. There. So we've got that. And then, honestly, it just becomes a matter of picking a spot to start. I could start anywhere because the drill has the ability. I can just point it straight down and we can start going this way. But I know that right around the corner over here, there is a cave entrance that already exists, and we can just take that down for the first bit. I do want to be able to get this thing back out, though, so I don't want to just fall into a cave. I want to go on my own, at my own speed. Actually, I thought there was a cave right over here. But you know what? Since there's not, this is going to be the spot I picked to start. Right next to the base. We go right here, point this thing down, turn the drill on, and away we go. I don't want to go too fast, though, because if I expose a cavern like we've just done, what you want to do is stop, park the buggy. Oh, which is it going to roll down there? Crap, it's going to roll down there. That's a problem. I didn't think about that part. Okay, so what we'll do is park it at an angle, and then it shouldn't. Yeah, it's not going to let me park it at an angle, is it? I don't think it's going to because of the incline. The thing is, I don't want it to just fall, because like I mentioned, I want to be able to get back up out of here. I want to be able to drive this thing back out on the same ramps that we're drilling right now. Yeah, it's just going to slide no matter what. Alright, so this might be a little too steep. Or what I need to do is go down here on my own. Ooh, that is very steep, actually. Oh, I didn't realize it was that steep. I am now off tether, so I need to remember that. And then what I'll do is anytime we come to these caverns, I'll get out. Oh, there's something here that I don't need to have right now. I don't need this drill. There's no point in me using the drill. So let's swap the drill for this. The drill's only active if it's actually over there on the soil extractors part. Like there, it's no longer active. And you'll see the difference. See, it goes green. Yeah, well, it's not gonna go green when it's here. So now the drill is not active. So now I can go down here without having that thing taking up a lot of extra power. And we'll just smooth this out down to the base and then get the rover and continue going downward. It's not too far down, it didn't look, so I shouldn't have to go too terribly deep into this. And then my plan is to, when I get the rover down here against this wall, to do the same thing, point it down and go again. I just don't want it to fall and get stuck somewhere, you know, and have an issue where I've got to dig out the rover. I'd rather have the rover always safe, since it's kind of my lifeline, honestly. Between that and the oxygenator, my lifeline. Almost there, but I'm almost at an empty canister too, it sounds like. That's okay. I think we will just make it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Got that done, and now I can go get the rover. So see, that's why I have all of these oxygen tanks. And also the oxygenator will come in handy for this purpose as well. But I didn't even use up one tank on that, so we're okay. I did nearly use up one canister of soil already. The soil's easy to get. Alright, so back down we go. So let's see, how fast does this thing want to go down? I'm not using accelerator at all, that's just driving. Yeah, pretty quick. That stalactite's in the way. Drill here. And the ceiling. Whoa, stop. Turn that drill off. Went a little fast there, didn't we? Yes, we did. What I want to do is just go straight here and not bounce off the wall this time. So, right here, and keep going straight. Should continue a ramp down at that same angle. Oh, but we're pointing up is the problem, okay. Somehow the camera decided it needed to point up. Alright, and we will just continue our tunnel down. Again, don't want to go too terribly fast, because there are going to be obstacles like research items and things like that that'll get in our way. That we will have to occasionally go around, just like that. There we go, we're around that one. And it will get off camera. Ooh, and we are already at another drop. Interesting. We will turn the drill off. How big is this drop? It's pretty significant. Yeah, that's a big one. So can I get this turned around? Ooh, that's a weird echo. And this is why I made it so we could get out to here, so that when we reach those issues, I can just go park the buggy or the rover. I keep calling it a buggy. It's not a buggy. Didn't get very far that time. I really thought that this would be a lot quicker than manually smoothing out a ramp the whole way down, but I could have been mistaken. If it turns out that it's not the better way to go, then I will switch, but it seemed like it should be better. So is this another cavern we're about to go into? Or is this just a little bit more of that cavern to the side and I just broke through the wall? I think that's the case. No, it is actually a different elevation in there. Okay. Interesting. Alright, then what I want to do is open this up. First, I also need to be on the lookout for deadly plants, because they will sneak up on us this way. Because, you know, I'm not following the existing cave structure. I'm just kind of making my own. And you never know when you're just going to drop in to where there's a ton of deadly plants. Wow, that's way down there. Okay. I'm definitely going to need more soil to finish this. Because, for example, there's some deadly plants right up there to the right. Good lord, that's way down there. And that's what we're going to run into is the drops will become greater and greater and greater. My canister's empty. I didn't even bother waiting for it to finally empty it out. I could hear that it was reaching near empty. We're still going down at a pretty good rate, though. I may increase that here in just a second. All right, so swap out canisters. Do I have room to swap out canisters? I do. You go there, and then we can go back down. Let's let my air tank fill up. It is full, and we will continue. The music is intense when you're in these caves. I love it. I think it's some of the best music in the game. And it gets better. Oh, why is that not flattening to here? Come on. I need this flat, man. There you go. There you go. Alright. Yeah, next dig we're going to go a little steeper, I think. Because this isn't going down as quick as I'd like it to. Oh, good lord, this is quite the drop. Oh my gosh, look over there! Wow, yeah, that's a big cavern we're on top of. We've already gone down like 3 levels if we would have been like just exploring on foot using tethers, using like the natural openings. This would be about 3 levels deep already. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm making this a little too wide, wasting soil. I'm gonna see if I go through this wall, what it looks like and how quick it opens back up. Or if that's gonna give us another solid passage to go through. How are we doing on oxygen? Doing alright. Oops. I always forget that it switches over out of the mode you were in. This looks like this might be a little more solid here. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, let's go get the rover. Let's actually take out this little bit while we're right here so it can fit through. And we won't have to worry about accidentally drilling through our ramp, which can happen if you point the camera down by accident. You can go right through the thin little crust you've made of a ramp and fall. I mean, if it's not the end of the world if I fall. It's not like I'm gonna not be able to get out. It's gonna take a lot of work. And I'd rather not have to deal with that. Come on, you're not stuck. You can do that. There you go. Alright, so down here against that wall. Yeah, definitely not as steep as we were. Around the corner. And start drilling. Now you see why I have 2 of the work lights on the buggy, or on the rover, so that I can really get a good idea of what's happening here. Plus the work light on my backpack really helps as well. Oh, I see cavern. Let's see if we can go around it. Probably not. Well, maybe. Okay, we've definitely leveled off. I need to tilt down here. And then tilt down. There you go. Not too steep. Perfect. Yeah, that's a good angle. Oh, that's cavern. Alright, so turn that off. This, since this is pretty flat here, should just be able to park right here. No? What we'll do is we'll park it right up against this little bit here. Let that be our stop. Will you hang out right there for me? No? Really? You won't? Kind of figured you would. Will you hang out up here for me? Ooh, it's not going to drive off of that. I think it'll hang out right here. It doesn't want to hang out anywhere. I don't want to park it all the way back up there. Am I going to have to make flat spots now and then to park the buggy? The rover, sorry. If I pull in straight here. Will you stay there? Ooh, I almost fell. It put me out on the wrong side. Yeah, I don't think it's sliding. I think it'll be alright. I'll just keep my eye on it. Though I don't know how I'll do that since it's behind me, but you know, whatever. Alright, so where was that next big drop? Actually, we're not too far from the floor, it looks like. So, This will be a pretty easy one. Yeah, it looks like we're a lot farther away from that floor. That looks like a really big fall when I was in the rover, but now that we're down here, this isn't a big deal at all. Okay. Ooh, hello. Just in case, since those do make gas when they pop, I don't want to be in the rover when one of those accidentally goes. I don't know if that'll kill me or not. The upside is, you know, since I know where I'm going on this ramp, and it's a ramp that I can walk back down. If I do die, I'll come back to life at the surface, and I can just walk back down to where the rover is. I have to use tethers at that point, but, you know, it'll be doable. Alright, so right here's where it's going to want to stop, so we'll turn that drill back on. Drill our way through. There we go. And keep going down. We're kind of going on a weird angle here. I'd like to fix that. I mean, it's leaning to the left quite a bit. Ooh, and we're in a cavern again. Yes, we are. Let's go this way. We're now actually going uphill, but that's okay. Trying to see where this cavern is. I'll make it go back downhill in a minute. Okay, so then do I just want to try to go down from there now? Since that's down there and that way we wouldn't be working against ourselves. You park there. And I just get out facing the wall. Actually, I think we're clear on that cavern. Yeah, we're going to just clear that cavern so I can point down from here and be alright. Just need to remember that that's there, so if ever I come back this way, I'm not going to go through it. So let's point this down a little more here. And by pointing down, I'm talking about that red line, by the way. There we go. And slowly... Oh, nope, there is a cavern there. But where is it? That's the question. I mean, I know it's right there, but I mean, how deep is it? Is the question I guess I'm trying to ask. Ooh, there's a wall right behind me. I didn't realize I'd boxed myself in. Let's, well, will that be a good place to park you then? Can't really see. That was my worry with bringing this thing down here. I thought about doing the tractor, but the tractor just frankly doesn't have enough storage space to carry the drill, an RTG, and everything all in one just self-contained unit. It just wouldn't work. So I went with a rover instead. And I didn't want to bring that big guy, because the big guy's just, I thought, would be too cumbersome with camera issues. We're already running into camera issues with this one for people to see where it's like safe to turn around and stuff. Like I had to come all the way up here just to see where this is safe. So let's park you where you were a minute ago, and I'll go down there and continue. I mean, it got us started, but now it seems to be that maybe tethers are the way to go. Come on. Stop. Stop sliding. Oh, God. There you go. The thing I like about it, though, is it makes such a smooth surface. Like, just a nice, consistent angle. I mean, there it's, you know, not as steep because I wasn't pointing down anymore. But look at this. It just makes a perfect way to go down. Which is why I really like the idea of using the rover, the drill on the front of it. But if I have to just keep getting out to take over, I don't know. Well, yeah, there's definitely a cavern back there. Look at that. Okay, so I thought that cavern ended, but I was incorrect. So we'll fill this bit in. We've gone down pretty far, though. We're already gone down like 5, maybe 6 levels. The way I can tell is the caverns get taller with each level you go down. Like, the actual opening of them is higher. A lot of soil. But I'm just going to pick up some soil from here because this needs to be opened up anyway. So that the rover will fit through. Oh, this is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. I figured with the rover I could pretty much just drive almost straight down. Did not factor in running into so many caverns, though. I see a little bit hanging out in midair. Get rid of that. There we go. Drives me crazy. Alright, so let's get rid of this little bit that's hanging over. I haven't heard it tell me that there's my canister. No full noise. That doop doop you heard. Was it telling me the canister's full? Alright, we're almost to this level now. Of course, there's going to be deadly plants to deal with once I get down there. Might be able to deal with them from up here in just a second. I'm a little bit out of range right now. Thankfully, those don't shoot at you unless you get right on them. They used to in beta. If you got anywhere near them, they would shoot little spikes at you and impale you and kill you. I think they're going to be far enough to the right of the ramp that I don't even need to worry about them. Nice research object down here, just sitting on the cave floor. There we go. Made contact. And get this all the way down. Get it cutting in just a little bit so the rover can park nicely right there. Against that, and back up to the rover. Oh God, I'm about out of oxygen. I wasn't paying attention. Go, man, hurry! You gotta get back to. I'll turn on my oxygenator. I'll die laughing if I die because I forget that I have the oxygenator. Alright. But I don't want to use it until I have to because it does consume a lot of power. Though down here I am making wind power, so that's kind of awesome. Alright. Now we go carefully because there's a turn up here. Wait, maybe we've already passed the turn. We've already passed the turn, okay. And, oh, no, we haven't. A little bit of a turn. Bring you on down. There's the big turn I was thinking of. And ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. And I'm going to make this a little steeper again. Just about like that. And what I'm doing to control my speed, I'm letting gravity do most of the work, but I'm just jamming on the brakes every once in a while. That's why you see it kind of hesitate. Yeah, we're not staying at the same angle there, buddy. Come on, there you go. Let's keep that same angle going. Whoa, something got glitchy there. No, keep going at that angle. I want you at that angle. There you go. Something keeps bumping my angle back up. I wonder if this rock is just harder and it's when I'm hitting the brakes, if it's not causing the problem. That could be. Let's see, yeah, it's definitely going back flat again. Alright, well, we'll just keep working with it. Whoop! We have found our way to yet another cavern opening already. Turn that drill off. Park you right up here. I think you'll be alright up here. I think I can get you to go right over here. Yeah, come on. Stay right there. Will you stay right there for me? Yeah, you will. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so let's go down here and see what this next cavern's like. You know, it is actually quicker doing it this way. I mean, to get to this next cavern level would have taken like 5 minutes on foot. Because it takes us, when we've done this in the live stream, it takes us a couple hours to get to the center of the planet on foot. So this, I think, is definitely quicker. Even though not as quick as I expected it to be, but that's okay. We'll still get there, but not in this video. This one's getting long enough as it is. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up and pick up right here in the next video. So until then, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.